and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. If you're interested in checking us out even further, please consider like, commenting, and subscribing. It all helps us out oh so very, very much. And if you're interested in joining any of our games like this one, we do have open slots available. Be sure to reach out to me and let me know. But without further ado, how about we jump into the action? Hey everybody. So, Taryn, what happened last session, if you will?
Um, who the fuck knows? So we are finishing up dinner, at the estate of, the Von Hammers, and we finish up dinner, taking them to our room, and it's huge and empty except for like all the fine furnishings, and we're all kind of freaked out by just how big of a space this is. We search it for any sort of like listening devices, or anything like that, so that we could have some time to sit down and discuss our assassination plan. So we are waiting for the wine tour, and we hear a knock on the door, and the man that introduces himself is a person named Skeeter, who has a 70s mustache, a robe with a puffy shirt, and like a jacket, and as so eloquently described by the player, plum smugglers on. And he introduces himself as Skeeter. So he tries to do some card magic, and we realize that he has been a guest of the Duke for some time. So we'd use that to our advantage and say, hey, let's go have a chat with our dear Duke. So as we go down the hallway to talk with him, we catch sight of Lustrin, our target, with a person with a mask on, and our inside guy, Magum Sanguis, who gave us the information about what the cult is doing. So there is another person in there, so Alistair recognizes him as an authority figure in the Myriad. And so we know for certain that Lustrin is involved with the Myriad also. So as we make our way to the Duke's room, we trick him into thinking that we have some magic to show him, which involved a very large suitcase, and casting invisibility to show that it's not actual, wizardy kind of magic, but actual, like, real magic, right? So we're doing, we cast darkness and silence over the Duke and Lustrin, and Skeeter, and being the only person that can see through his darkness, Sneak goes in and just starts stabbing away at Lustrin. But in the middle of this, Kai shifts his silence over to Lustrin's assistant, leaving Lustrin able to scream and call for help. Alistair tries to banish the assistant, which she counterspells and makes a run for it, leaving us to deal with Duke and Lustrin. So eventually we kill Lustrin, knock out the Duke, but we have guards at the door. So they're trying to break in, and thankfully Alistair had pushed a really big table up against the door, so we had some time. We stuff Lustrin's body into that suitcase and make a leap out of the second-story window.
Yep. And that is the very first thing we are doing. I have to roll damage. So the first floor is 40 feet, and from where you all are standing would be an additional 30 feet down towards the ground. So that's 70 feet of fall damage. Kai, you might want to roll your I don't take damage because I'm a monk thing now, just to see if you don't take any damage.
What's that? A dexterity save, or?
It's an ability that you have on your character sheet. Called Slow Fall.
I think it's monk level times 10.
Let's see.
You can use your reaction to reduce any fall damage equal to monk level times 5, and your monk level is 10. So 50 points you can subtract. Okay.
Yeah, it's something to roll.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. 41 points of bludgeoning damage as you all fall out of the window.
It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
And many of you end up slamming your knees, rolling onto your sides, and really hurting very much. Kai slow falls just a little bit and onto the ground. No damage whatsoever.
I imagine I parkour down.
Sure.
Jiro, as our ending was a little hurried last week, may I say that I did something as we were jumping?
Sure, what?
I opened the bottle of the ever-smoking bottle and throw it into the room behind us as we leave.
Ah, okay. So go ahead and remove that from your character sheet. I need Kai, who is concentrating on, not Kai, Alistair, who's concentrating on a spell, to give me a con save. It was 41 points of damage, so the DC is 21 to maintain your locate creature.
And I forget, when we have damage from
Round up.
resistance, do we round up? Okay, so 21
Oh,
points.
whenever you have damage, round up. Every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm opening the character sheet. That's
All
a
right,
no.
your locate creature is now gone. So, as you all threw yourselves out of the window and slammed onto the ground, you look around at the landscape. Directly to your back is the open doors to this very fine Von Hammer estate. You see that there is a number of different guards inside of it that were heading up the stairs, and a few of them slam into each other as they hear all of you and are now pointing in your direction to start heading out. In front of you is a massive water fountain that stretches on for about 60 feet, and further past that is that wide open walkway that has even more guards on it running towards the estate. On the very cusp of... Who has the good vision in this party?
You mean perception or vision?
Perception. I think that's Taryn. No, Alistair. Alistair, on the very cusp of your vision, you see the assistant who is currently rallying up more guards over towards the front of the estate to be running after you. And she looks back with a smirk and then just stands at the front of the gates in front of you all.
Which
There
way
are
is my... Oh,
There are trees on either side of you. Though they do not offer consistent shelter, they could be utilized if you run in between them to be able to guard yourself from any of the large ballista that many of the guards themselves are now trying to point inwards towards you all.
in which direction is my cart and horses?
Your cart and horses would be at the stables, which would be on the west side of the estate. So to the left.
This way. And I start running toward the stables.
Well, before any of you get to do anything else, the estate action. The estate, the armed ballistas are being readjusted to move inwards towards where all of you are running. You see that all of them are starting to put out their positions, and they hook up spotted lanterns to try to keep track of where you are moving through this area. Let me roll their investigation. High enough. Each of you are spotlighted with 1 or 2 spotted lanterns shining directly on your person that they're going to use to keep track of where you are moving.
For where the blister?
You all are 140 feet from the front gate. So the ballista are that far away. And these are siege weapon quality ballistas, like in order to take down dragons.
Oh, good.
Hey, they need good security. But anyways, Now the mirror is gonna go. Let me see. Which of you looks the most dangerous? Taryn has the fiery devil gun. Taryn, you receive a message.
Do they know I have the...
They see you. You're spotlighted.
Okay.
Taryn, you receive a message in your head. Did you kill my associate? Be very unfortunate for you if you did. I actually needed him for something. It sounds exactly like Magum. You may reply to this message on your turn. Guards! With a full round of dash, 60 feet, you have 5 guards running up behind you all. All of which are now 20 feet away from you, dashing and running up with their swords and shields drawn. All of them being very militant in nature and moving collectively as a group. You all see up ahead that there are 3 clusters of guards. I love when I get to use my swarm mechanics, guys.
Oh, we're so happy for you.
Yeah. Hit points.
I was thinking the same thing. So guards behind us, guards in front of us, his wagon to the left. What's to the right?
Unknown, but trees as far as you can see.
And the gates to front of us?
Yep. That's where all the ballistas and the large groups of guards that are creating a physical barrier wall, which is 120 feet in front of you, are. But they all ready themselves like this, putting themselves in defensive and advanced positions. Taryn, it is free for you to reply in your mind.
Okay. I will reply. He's temporarily dead. We can bring him back, help us get out of here, and he'll be returned to you.
Very well. What are you doing on your turn?
I am... Let's see here. How far away are these guards?
The ones behind you are 20 feet away. The ones in front of you are 120 feet away.
Okay, I will, I'll aim at 2 guards behind me, and I will specify that I'm aiming for, like, their, like, legs. I don't necessarily want to kill them, I just want to
Just cripple them. Yeah.
Life-changing injuries.
Yeah. I was a guard until I lost my leg. Okay.
Yeah. I mean...
Losing a leg in this time period? In this economy?
I mean, keep in mind, you have a boomstick as a pistol. You can aim at their shields and just try to knock their asses out. Like, even while wearing bulletproof armor, if you're shot in that bulletproof armor, you're winded. You're like, ah! Like, it's not, yeah. You don't have to physically cripple them for the rest of their lives and traumatize their family in order to do it.
I get it.
You know, actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I am going to do that.
Okay, 24 absolutely hits. Are you aiming at one in particular?
The front guy on the left.
Front guy, left. Alrighty, go ahead and roll your damage. Ooh. No sneak attack. They are not surprised.
Oh,
So Only 1 extra damage from that. So that is 15, 16, 17. You turn around and shoot at one of them as they bring up their shield and it just shatters into it. And they get pushed back slightly, but they seem to still be advancing. These are not typical guards. They are well-trained protectors of nobility. So 17 points of damage.
All right, crippling it is.
Yep. Keep in mind, most of these individuals, at least Kai would know, are veteran adventurers, military people that are just looking for a job that they could do very easily.
Right. So we're gonna fire again.
Same guy?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Got sneak attack turned off.
Alrighty. I actually have to see if that hits or not. With their shields, AC is 18. So nah, that does not hit. The second shot goes over them. You still have your action, or you still have your bonus action and movement.
I'm gonna move my 35 feet, and I'm gonna keep my bonus action because I want to stay with the group.
I mean, you could use it to hide.
Well, I don't have a spotlight on. I have a. Do I not?
Well, you do have a spotlight on you, which gives you disadvantage on it, but you can still attempt. You just have to break line of sight from the trees. Like, run towards one of the trees,
Okay.
back up, go around a different tree. Like, you maneuver quickly, just.
Oh, okay. Actually,
And this is the move that made LeBron James cry type of shit. Like,
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna bonus action feed sneak a potion of greater healing.
nope, it's an action to feed somebody else.
Ah, fuck!
It's a bonus action to feed yourself.
That's right. Damn it.
Bonus action to throw it to me, though.
Is that possible?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, you have potions of healing on you? Where the hell did you keep them on that dress?
Oh, that's.
Yeah, I don't have my staff.
Prison wallet.
Let's
No.
not think about that.
Yeah.
10 points for prison wallet.
Sneak, if you want to do that, fine. But
It's a poofy dress. There's space under there.
roll me a d20. You need an 11 or higher.
As a guard, weren't I
It's a very
carry some
spacious
with me?
brassiere.
11, perfect. Yeah, you kept one of them as an oh shit button. And toss it over to Sneak. Sneak, you go, oh.
Oh, it's warm.
Yeah.
You were actually using it as a push-up.
It's true.
Well, there's only one. It would have been very lopsided, but it just...
You know, if you put it in the. There's space, it'll work.
Yeah, I'm aware. I've seen the TikToks. Fucking bottle of Jägermeister. But anyways, yeah, you toss that over to Sneak. Sneak, hey, you have a potion. All right, that's your turn. Kai.
I'll yell, escape, and I'll follow, and then I'll charge through them, and and I guess I'll start attacking anything I pass.
If you run through them, they will take attacks of opportunity against you.
Yeah, well, 2 of them would.
Yeah.
Why?
And one of them is a sentinel, so they get an attack of op for you moving into their range.
Oh man,
One misses,
they're
25
gods.
to hit.
that hit.
All right, that's going to be 9 points of slashing damage against you. Now, the sentinel one, as you move into his range, he also misses.
Okay, cool. Then I guess I'll just punch at the one above me. I don't have my stupid staff, so it's unarmed.
Ooh, that hits.
So
What's so stupid about that? Fucking punched him.
With the frosty bits. All right, so that is going to be 10, 13 points of total damage against them.
yeah,
The one directly in front of you.
yeah.
Okay,
really
anything
care
else on
which-
that attack?
Well, I can attack twice, so I guess I'll just punch him again.
Alrighty, sure.
He was asking if you want to stunning strike it.
Oh no,
It's fine.
I would, but my key is low enough as it is.
My Kai points.
My Kai
22
points are...
hits. For an additional 12. Hey! Almost the same.
And I'll like, you want some of this? Bring it on, bitches! To all of them.
All right, so
I'm
you
basically
moved a
trying
total of
I'm trying to
10.
piss them off, and also the Blitzka, I would think, wouldn't want to shoot me
25.
because I'm in close with their allies.
That is a good assumption. All done? You still have a bonus action.
Oh, well, let's see. There's something else I can do, so I'll keep attacking. If it will piss off the guy to my left, I'll hit him. Otherwise, I'll keep working on the...
Yeah, go for it. Now, keep in mind, you move 20 feet inwards. You are in the light hue of the estate currently.
I was already in light, though, wasn't I?
Right, I'm just
I
making
have
sure you
hue
are
lighting.
where you stand, you are inside of a hue of light.
I'm just trying to be a distraction right now.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just making sure you're aware before we get into that conversation.
Oh shit! Oh yeah. Okay. Now light as in I can. Shit,
Yep.
That's a good. That's a good point. Can I teleport with the spotlights? Oh, that
If it's
sucks.
directly on you, no. However, if you ever break that light from hitting you, yes. Which means trees, obstacles, shit like that.
If I was up here, would I be out of the light hue or the?
You would have to be one more step in front, which means you'll provoke an attack of op from still only one more guard. This is the guy who hasn't hit you yet. Okay, attack of op.
Well,
Yeah.
I got hit by more people. By okay.
No, they took their attacks of ops. 18 to hit.
18.
Matches AC?
AC, yeah.
All right, that'll be 8 points of slashing damage.
Just remember, Kai is sacrificing himself for you guys, at least for now.
Sneak!
And,
Oh, wait, did you have more?
well, did you do that third attack?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all I can do, so
All right.
I'm just trying to get their attention on me.
Sneak, your go.
Okay, so as far as I got it right, we've got the mana down south.
Yep,
This way, we've got
the
water.
gate. Sure.
And ballistas.
And the gate makes more sense. And as far as we can tell, to the east and west, we've got trees.
Yes. However, Skeeter did tell you over towards the west, which would be to the left, is where. Well, that's where he told you to go.
Yeah. Okay. Sleep is going to. Look, that's one action. Yeah, he's gonna shout back to everyone. Don't stay close. You won't be able to see. And he'll run his 30 feet off to the west to break away from everyone else and cast darkness with 2 sorcery points on like a piece of jewelry that he's got so that it follows with him but he can see through it.
Magic of darkness spreads from a point you choose within range of the 15-foot diameter. The darkness spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision cannot see through it. If the point you choose is on an object or holding, or one that isn't being worn or carried, the darkness emanates from the object and moves with it, completely covering the source of darkness with an opaque object, such as a bowl or a helm, blocks the darkness. Okay. So you throw a dark, emanating circle around yourself.
Yeah, because they're obviously going to know the general area that I'm in, but this way they can't pinpoint me with a ballista or a spotlight.
Right. They'll definitely have disadvantage to try to hit you.
Well, they have to. They have disadvantage, and they have to pick a random spot because they can't target me because they can't see me.
Well, the moment you start stealthing, yes. but they have disadvantage to try to hit you.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so that was an action, and then I will bonus action pop the healing potion for now. Was it a
Go for
greater, you said, Taryn? I have no
Alrighty.
idea what a greater does.
44
What was it?
plus 4.
Yeah. Sweet.
Ooh, good potion. Good potion. 15. Chug, 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 chug. All done?
Yeah.
Skeeter.
I'm gonna keep heading toward my cart and my horses.
Alrighty, that'll be this away. And your base movement is 40 right now, correct?
I believe it's 50. Let me double check.
You have mobile?
No, 40. Sorry, 40. You're right. 40.
All right, so right there. Put yourself there.
Bum. Move over there. Where it says 80 is where you want to be?
Yeah. This
Okay.
map is based off of a mile scaling, not a foot
Okay.
scaling. But yeah, okay, so you charge over there. Are you dashing or...
No, not yet. I'm just because I don't want to get too far ahead of them.
Okay, so what do you do with your action?
Dodge? Question mark?
Can I run and can I? Yeah, I guess I can move and dodge, right? Or I can move
Yeah.
and then. I
Yeah,
mean,
bob
I'm
and
trying to
weave.
visualize how to
Zigzags.
Yeah. A bob and weave.
Serpentine.
Serpentine.
So yeah, so that's what you're doing? Alistair, you go. Also, Skeeter, you drop out of rage. A round without attacking, you're getting attacked. Rage is gone. Alright.
Okay, so the ballista themselves are 140 feet away, roughly, right?
Roughly, yeah. Well, 120, 20 feet up, 140, yeah.
Had I
or
raged?
take.
I don't think I raged.
I thought you raged before you jumped out of the window.
No.
Oh, well then
And
you
how
would have
did you-
taken that full damage. not
Oh,
half.
you're right. I would have taken the full. You're right. I'll take the
Yeah,
full.
yeah.
I'll
I
drop
thought
it down.
that's why you raged. Raged to not
Yeah,
owie
no.
as much.
I
I
forgot.
was wondering
I'll
how
take
you
that
were.
down.
Yeah, I was
One
wondering
rage
how
to save
you-
21 points of damage. Seems good.
That's
But
usually
anyways,
how you rage.
Alistair, go ahead.
All right, so are they like surrounding us at this point?
They're trying to. You guys have a slight lead on them, but they are actively trying
I'm
to.
referring to the ballista,
Oh, yeah, they are
Like,
all aimed at
are
you
they-
currently.
kind of like this, so to speak.
Yeah.
So they're all on top of the walls, yes,
Yes.
like ballista would be.
Yes.
How far away is one ballista from another?
About 60 feet.
I'm gonna run, so I'm at least like 20 feet over there.
Okay. So now you're only 120 feet away?
Yep. And I'm going to rip off my amulet of a hammer.
Yep.
And I'm going to strike the ground and cast Wall of Flame, which is a 60 feet long wall covering at least 2 ballista.
Nice. Alrighty, are you going, I assume, for 2 on your side of everything?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and just roll the damage. They definitely are flammable objects.
Do we lose some spotlights?
If you would have angled it properly, it would have deck save on the people holding up the spotlights.
Dear God, why?
You incinerate one guard, and the other one managed to stay alive, but is definitely badly wounded. The 2 ballistas have a total of 60 hit points. Oh no, 50 hit points. And they take 20. And does Wall of Fire say that it ignites things on fire?
I'm quickly reading it. Give me a whole second. It specifically doesn't state so I'm going to
Can you
believe
roll
that
the
it
spell
doesn't.
in chat? Can you roll the spell in chat?
Sure.
You create a wall 60 feet long, 20 feet high, blah, 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 20 foot high, blah, 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 OPEC, blah, blah, blah. Each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a fail save, the creature takes that damage, or half as much damage on a successful save. One side of the wall selected, each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that takes the damage again. Okay, so since the ballistas are ending their turn there, there's no way that a wall of fucking fire does not ignite a siege weapon, especially from a cleric whose entire domain is I can build it, I can break it. So, yeah, at the end of their turn, they'll take more damage. And for the people who are on the siege weapons, they nope the fuck out of that. Oh, wait, dex saves. That's 2 guards incinerated, 2 of them badly wounded.
As I'm using the rest of my 10 feet of movement to run further in, so I'm going to be here-ish or further
in
up
the
here.
darkness.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, sorry!
Alrighty. Now we're up to the estate action. Just go ahead and roll your damage again so I know how much these 2 siege weapons take.
Sorry, blanked for a second. 5d8.
Mm-hmm.
This is easier.
17 more. Yep.
Almost so close. 17 more. Yeah.
The 2 of them are on fire, and it is looking kind of bad for them, but they are still technically in operation. The other 2, since they are going to be shooting long ways across from you, that puts you at about 200 feet away from them, which is still within their first range interval. Who is visible? Terran and Skeeter.
But you also gotta deal with the fact that Sneak's
Yeah,
thing is
good
a
point.
dome.
Skeeter.
Oh, sorry, Skeet.
Yep. And the other one will be going after Sneak / Alistair. Actually, Alistair. He's the one who put up the thingy. So Skeeter, first attack against you, does an 18 hit.
I'll cast shield.
Shield. There you go. As soon as the blast goes, the large ballista comes flying after you. What does it look like when you shield? Keep in mind, this is a ballista the size of you.
Yes. So it kind of it looks like it's going to impact, and then there's a shimmering blue silverish wave that it bounces into.
It just slams, bump, and lands on the ground in front of you. Alistair, disadvantage against you. Disadvantage puts that up to a 15 to hit. I assume misses.
I don't have any armor.
Fuck. Yeah, that hits you. Ooh,
Yes.
that's going to be bad. All right. What's the average damage of the ballista? 21 points of piercing damage.
Oh, I'm still.
The ballista goes flying over towards you, and just as it comes flying into the darkness for the briefest of moments, bing, in front of your face, and just shatters against the one half of your body. You are... Oh, that fucking hurts. Oh, that is terrible.
I'm going to say. Oh, me.
However, that is the ballista's turn. Myriad.
Hold on.
Terran. Yeah.
Gotta roll a con save.
For Wall of Fire, yeah. DC 11. Alrighty, you still have it. Okay. Terran, this time you get a much more localized message sent over to you. By the looks of it, that won't matter. We'll get him back regardless. Unfortunate for you, being so ill-prepared. He sounds a lot more smug than he usually does. Well, than he did previously. Guards. Swarm. 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 Swarm.
Hey guys, what's up?
Kai's favorite position.
Well,
Between
almost.
5 men.
I'm sorry. I just thought of the 5 black eyes one. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
it would be
god.
6 with roll.
Yeah, sorry they didn't have more to give you. All right, so
Shit.
1, 2, 3, 4 of them have flanking. One of them does not. First
shit.
one, natural 20 to hit you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, 13 points of slashing damage.
13.
The second one is an 18 to hit you. Oh wait, 17 to hit you.
Misses.
Okay, that misses. Third one is a 18 to hit you. Which will be another
Hits.
8 points of slashing damage. And the last one with advantage is a 19 to hit you
That hits.
for another 8. And the last one without advantage,
Oh,
14. Misses.
misses.
All right, that's all of their goes. Taryn.
Are there still spotlights up?
There are. One of them is directed towards Kai, and the other one is trying to get through the darkness.
Okay, and how far away are they from me?
At this point, 180 feet.
Cool. I'm shooting for the spotlight on Kai.
Do you have sharpshooter?
Yes, I do.
Yes, she does.
Alrighty, no disadvantage. Roll your damage. You have to beat 10. Whoa! Oh, that was so close. Oh, exactly 10 points of damage. As your shot just shatters through, you hear someone up there, Jesus, ah! As now they are on fire with oil. They will suffer 1d4 at the start of their turn.
And
And
Kai
a
is now
D8
in
of emotional damage.
And now Kai is no longer lit by a large fucking spotlight. However, there's
Yay!
another one trying to get into Alistair and Sneak.
And we're gonna take that one out too.
Dom. Okay, roll your damage. Gotta beat 10. Okay. I mean, apparently it's possible for you not to. Apparently.
Yeah.
No, attempt fate.
You shatter the other one, and now the other guy is now on fire from the flask. Wow, y'all are burning this place to the ground. I love it.
That's just our exit strategy. It's just we failed at sneaking out. We're gonna kill all the guards on the way out. Dead people.
Kai.
Oh, I moved by the way.
Oh, yeah, move. So 35 feet.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is Sneak?
You're not positive. 10,
Well,
at
how far?
least 15 feet, possibly 30 or 40, possibly more.
Okay, can I teleport to?
You have a 60-foot teleport range, dude.
Yeah, so that'd be like 50.
10, 20. No, that's 30.
That
The map you have to
well,
Double.
I,
It's fives.
emphasizes.
It's
Oh.
fives, not tens. Yeah.
okay. Well, can I? Yeah, I'll. Sneak is moving that direction, isn't he? At this time.
You think, but you can't see into my ball of
Well, yeah, but
darkness.
I can see the shadow moving. Can't
No,
I?
you see nothing in there. It is magical darkness, pitch black.
Oh, yeah, but the ball of darkness is moving.
Yeah, the darkness is shifting.
Yeah,
that is
so
what you see.
I can see which way Sneak is moving, and it's to the left, right?
Yeah, and you'd already heard me say go to the left.
Okay. Let's see. So what's the furthest I can teleport?
60. So, there.
Right there.
Yep, and you still have your action, and you still have your movement.
Oh shit.
You're a monk. If you want to, if you dash, you will make it over to where everybody else is heading in one round. This is why I'm not afraid for you.
And let's see. Leave Sneak behind or not? I guess I'll go.
Dude, I'm fine.
I'll teleport and run to where we're going, and
Alrighty.
and this action, the bonus action. Can I say No, that's movement and bonus action. Can I say I had healing potion too?
No, that's also your action. If you all three, you will get there.
Oh.
Because that's 60, 50, 50, 160.
I dash.
You're in there. Yeah.
I dashed. Okay, yeah, that would be it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I guess
Taryn, as you're running over there, trying to get as quickly as you can, you just see Kai appear and. Jesus Christ!
Well, I'm glad he got out, but I
Yep.
forgot to reply to the message.
Oh, that's fine. Did you want to?
Okay. Yes.
Go for it.
My replies were like, well, you can suck my dick then. And then...
Fair enough. So, Kai, we'll move you over and we'll put you on the second phase of this entire escapade. Sneak!
Oh shit.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, is Alistair in my ball of darkness?
Yep, because you can see through your own ball of darkness.
Yeah. Okay. Alistair, can you get away?
Carl!
Oh,
There we
you
go.
didn't pick that up. Hold on a moment. I'll give you a rough estimation of what Alistair says. All right, here. Ah!
Okay. Because if I run and you go out of the ball of darkness, and then I shatter and I thunderstep, you're going to be kind of left on your own, there, buddy.
You can also take somebody with you when you thunderstep.
Oh shit! Yeah, I can. I just reach back. I grab it. Ooh, does he get hit with the blast if I grab him?
Nope, it only hits after you leave.
Good. Okay, yeah, so I will grab Alistair by the hand, bang us 90 feet to the west.
Well, here's
Just
the
in the
question.
direction.
Alistair, are you willing?
Get me the fuck out of here.
Okay. You grab onto his hand, and both of you go 90 feet. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, that gets you almost in front of where where Kai is, inside of the stables. Dash.
So slow.
Sneak, you could dash into the stables.
Yeah, I mean, we're way outside of being seen at this point, aren't we?
There's no spotlights currently on you. Doesn't mean there won't be, but there's none currently on you.
Okay, I'll drop the darkness, and then yeah, I'll run into the table because I've still got my full move.
Everyone
Sure.
sees Alistair beaten, broken.
Alrighty, so you dash in there with 30 feet of movement. You are right in front of a very odd looking cart. Skeeter, do you want to describe it? Because yours is the only cart in here. Everything else is a carriage.
Sure.
Please
It's
be a gypsy wagon. Please be a gypsy wagon.
it's well, it's actually a wagon. It's not a cart because it cart
Oh,
I learned
okay,
it's two
yeah.
wheels. It has four, and it's painted like kind of like a lime green, and in purple it says "Love Wagon" on it,
Oh god.
and it's got some flowers and stuff.
Yeah,
Yep.
sounds
Painted.
alright.
That's clearly where you guys are going. So yeah, speaking of Skeeter, your turn.
And now that I know everyone's good, I'm gonna full on dash run and
Alright,
try to
and
get to
that's
the wagon.
40 feet, 50 feet, 40 feet?
40. Yeah, 40 is my base.
So 80 feet from where you are, 10, 25, 80. Yep, that gets you all the way over to the wagon. Alrighty, everybody. As you all make it over to that side, Skeeter, you notice your wagon is just exactly how you left it. Your horses are in the stables. Of course, you're probably going to have to get them to attach to the front of your wagon. That's going to be a little bit of an excursion real quick. But there is a fence on this side of the wall The fence is, of course, closed, and it's wooden, but based off of what you've seen from everybody else, that doesn't sound like much of an obstacle. So, you'll be the one instructing everybody what to do. Alrighty.
Yes, get my horses tied up, and I'm gonna get this wall down. Someone else help me get the wall down, and someone, I guess, keep us from being. Does that sound like a good idea, Kai?
I'm proficient in land vehicles.
I'm on getting the horses.
I'm keeping an eye out, seeing what's going on outside right now.
Okay.
All right, so he'll keep watch. Terran is land vehicles. You're trying the fence.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, Alistair. If you dash up there, you are there. You're looking rough, dude.
As I'm looking around,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to like turn around, just like, oh, good, we're all here. I'm just like contemplating my life at the moment.
Yep.
And I'm just like, okay, 5 seconds. And he's going to hold the little hammer in his hand, and is going to just fall into the cart. And as he does that, he's casting Mass Cure Wounds on everyone.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
I feel like the Cure Wounds is mainly for Alistair, though.
Yeah.
21
All right.
for everyone.
You all heal for 21 points of damage as you feel a burst of light against your back. So you're like, oh, hi, ooh, warm, tingling.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. It's almost like a geyser, like one of those hot geysers that erupts, but you're 30 feet away, so the mist is just, tingly.
We're in the love wagon. I don't think we need to be talking about eruptions and
And
I beg
lovely
to differ,
sensations.
personally.
Let's plant that seed.
Yep.
Let's okay. At the moment, Alistair is literally almost passing out in the cart.
Yep. All right, so that's your turn. The estate action. They are going to be repositioning their guards over towards your section of the wall. Several of them are now running off into the distance. The guards that were up here fighting are now going to begin dashing over to you all. Yep. And they are going to move one of the guards groups over towards you as well.
And my wall.
Roll your damage. 16. Yep. Those 2 ballistas are completely destroyed, and that entire part of the wall is completely incinerating, and the trees in that area are completely on fire. Don't worry, only 3 dead bodies so far.
Alistair is blissfully
Only 2 of
unaware
those
the
were
carnage.
accidental. Like,
Myriad go.
unintentional.
The Myriad go. Curious then. Terran, wisdom save.
recap inspiration. 20.
That is just barely a success.
Oh, Jesus.
For 15 points of psychic damage, halved to 8. As you feel almost like a pinpoint in your mind that just spikes all the way through, and you manage to like shrug it off as it was pulsing through your mind, and oh, that did not feel okay. Oh, that's bad. That was bad. You don't like that feeling. Guess we'll keep trying then. the gods. I already moved the guards on the estate action. Taryn.
Yeah, you can add my sweaty balls to that too. And she's hooking up the horses.
I don't remember any of these things. Where were these?
Mental. This is mental.
All right, so Taryn, you, as somebody proficient in land vehicles, have to either A, start setting up the wagon for movement, or B, setting up the horses to pull the wagon. Which one are you doing?
Horses.
Okay, give me a land vehicle check utilizing wisdom.
Why wisdom?
Because you have to tend to horses while explosions, fire, everything else happening.
How do you do the measure?
On the left-hand side, you see the Pac-Man that looks like he has a grill. That's measurement.
Oh.
5. The horses are fighting back. They're not really keen on the idea of going anywhere further out than where they currently are. Kai.
And everything is doubled?
Yeah, halved.
Oh, okay, so instead of 60,
That's
it's
30.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh.
You see Terrence having difficulty with the horses, which are apparently your escape strategy. Skeeter is heading over towards the gate, and there are guards running up towards you. What are you doing?
Let's see. Can I run over here? This guy's pissed me off and hit him, and then I will. Is that still enough darkness to teleport?
It is, yes. Light has not bloomed this far out yet.
Okay, I'll run over here and smack this guy.
Twice. Bop, bop. Go for it.
Pop, pop. Okay. I'm just trying to distract them.
24 hits. For 12.
By the way, I assume there was something in the stables. I saw that. Okay.
17 misses.
Bow. Okay. So and then it's pretty much dark behind them.
It's complete darkness out there and in the stables itself.
I'm not sure this. So I'm just going to teleport back to the building, I guess.
All right, you teleport back on in there. Sneak.
Yes. So. Terran was still having some difficulty with the horses, right?
Yes.
Does it look like there's space for me to assist with that, or is there anything?
Absolutely. Yeah, the horses are freaking out. Do you want to attempt to help them?
Yes, I will animal handling them with my game advantage.
Go for it. Unless you're proficient in land vehicles, which I don't think so.
I am not.
Okay, go for it.
A 13.
You are granting Taryn advantage on her next check to help with the horses.
Oh, God.
Skeeter.
I'm going to try to take this fence down so we can have a place to go out.
Alrighty, how do you want to do that? Do you want to methodically take off the chains, break the lock, move it, or do you just want to break that shit?
Yeah, I'm going to just try to break it.
Okay, if you rage, you do have advantage on your athletics check.
This is going to be fun. And I'm going to try to get rid of the fence.
Alrighty.
My mania. All right,
Go for
so.
Just rolls his eyes at that.
Athletics, where did you go? Where did my toggle go for? Oh, well, I'll figure that out later.
How many are in the big group of guards?
That's 4.
Okay.
20.
20 on athletics. You all watch as like Skeeter grabs onto the fence and squats to the point where you think his thighs are going to rip through his Daisy Dukes, and then stands up with the fence and throws it off to the side as you now have an open area with destroyed landmass and everything just sitting there. He's a lot stronger than you guys. I mean, like, he looks like CrossFit fit, but he's like bear fit.
For a split second, Kai's like, oh, and then he's like,
Like, wait a second.
No fashion
I
sense,
love
but
it.
damn. All right, Skeeter, and I assume with your movement you want to run back?
Yep, I'll run back so that I can get in position to help the cart next time, or to do the cart.
All right. Cool. Alistair.
You know, at first I thought you were a Elton John, but now you look more like a Steve Irwin.
Do not insult Sir Elton John by comparing him to Skeeter. Ever again. Sir Elton
But
John is a
Or Steve
legend.
Irwin.
Well, Steve Irwin,
But-
whatever, but Sir Elton John is a fucking legend.
But I probably have the personality of what was that aerobics guy with the curly hair and the tight
Oh
shorts?
no. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, everybody, let's do it.
Have you seen the Whose Line Is It Anyway with him in it?
Oh, that was
Oh.
horrendous. That was horrendous. Alistair,
It's
go ahead.
amazing.
I'm going to look back at the people,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to say, I'd recommend you back off. And I just,
Richard
And I-
Simmons.
Richard Simmons, okay. I like almost laying down on the back of, to the back of the cart. I'm going to
Yeah.
slouch down and tap the ground with my little hammer again.
Ting.
And another firewall bursts in front of the barn, pushing outwards.
You all watch as a massive flame erupts in front of the barn that you all are at, and all of the guards like, ah, fuck.
But if it wasn't clear enough, the entrance that they are trying to enter through.
Mm-hmm.
I am not about to block an exit point.
so there's a firewall between us and the guards.
Yep.
Yep. And it does
Okay.
shed bright light, so.
Ah,
Yup.
think about that.
But hey, that's fire. Who wants to run through fire? All right, that's your turn, Alistair.
Yeah.
All right, estate action. They will continue doing what they were doing before. Now they're moving people over in that position. Each of you roll a d20.
Oh, D20, let's see.
One, two, three, four, five. Taryn. One ballista shot heading towards you.
Okay.
Are we inside?
Yup. It's a fucking
the
siege
fire.
weapon.
Yeah, through
Yeah?
the fire, through the
Well,
door.
through the wall, yeah.
Yes. Through a fucking wall.
At least disadvantage, yes?
Yes. Disadvantage 17 to hit.
Okay, so
Surprise, motherfucker.
You're not wearing armor.
I think I'm not wearing armor, so that would hit. I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
Good call. 21 points of piercing damage, halved down to 11. As you see,
Cool.
for the briefest of moments between one of the cracks in this area, a ballista heading directly towards your head. Nope! And you put your arm up as it just slices through your arm. Ah! Ah! Oh, fuck! That is, yes, it goes through barns, it goes through walls, it goes through dragons. It
Well,
is
you said
built for
at
this shit.
Terran. I meant view, but okay, cool.
It's not a targeted, that's why each of you rolled a d20. Whoever was the unluckiest is who was getting hit.
Ah.
Yep. Alrighty.
And of
Myriad.
course it's me.
Myriad go. Roll an intimidation check, Taryn. Let's just get a vibe for how they're dealing with you. Let's see if you insulted them enough that they'll
Okay.
take an action.
So I'm hoping for low.
Yeah.
Okay. God damn it!
Hmm.
I would think a high intimidation. Well, I don't know, maybe not.
No, the high intimidation is you are trying to assert over them, and towards other individuals who take that as a challenge.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, because Terran doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell of actually intimidating these people. It's more of a, oh, you're challenging me then. What level is Wall of Fire?
It is a 4th.
Okay, they have to roll an intelligence check for their spell magic.
Oh.
Wow, a 10.
No.
Alistair, you feel a tinkering with your magic, but then it goes away. Uh-oh.
I'm just like, I feel it. I tap the thing on the ground again. No. Hey.
The guards are going to go. You hear from the other side of the fire, someone go
yeah.
get us water. It's not just fucking fire, it's magic fire. Just run through. Fuck you. That ain't worth my life. No, fuck you. And that's kind of, they're surrounding the outside area now,
Can I
creating
just say,
a wall.
All of them take a 5d8 when they start their turn.
Oh, you put it right in front of them. I thought you put it right in front of your...
Oh, they weren't that close. Okay.
No, they were still charging up. Like, if you put it
okay.
closer to you, it stops them from approaching in a smaller area. If you put it farther
Yes,
away,
I wanted
they can
that.
go around. Okay.
I wanted to seal it off. Yeah.
Some of them start going around. Others start heading towards the gate in order to hopefully stop you all physically. And hold actions. Hold actions. Hold action. Hold action. Okay, cool. Taryn.
All right, we're trying again with the horses.
Mm-hmm.
You have advantage.
You have advantage.
Yes.
23.
Hey!
With Sneak just petting their manes and helping, you start leading them over to the front and setting up the saddles to get them. Well, actually, no, not the saddles. The bit and brittle. You don't need the saddles. Bit and brittle. That is all you need. You're smart enough to know all you need. You successfully got the horses in position. If somebody can set them up, you're ready to leave as soon as somebody sets them up. But that was your action.
Yep.
Kai,
How far away is that ballista?
you cannot see it.
I can see it through the big old hole it punched through the wall.
No, you can't. It is too far away.
Oh shit! Okay,
It's like-
that
Over 200 feet away.
Yeah.
That and fire.
Yeah.
I growl at the hole and I'll help out with the horses, rolling my advantage wherever I need to roll.
Wait. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to set up the horses?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a intelligence check, unless you're proficient in land vehicles.
Oh shit. Check with advantage. -8. And one,
Or you could help the next person.
I'll do that. I'll help the next person and save my advantage.
All right. So you're doing the help action to the next person trying to set them up. Sneak. The horses are in position.
Excellent. What is the check to get them set up?
Intelligence or land vehicles, whichever you're proficient in.
Amazing. Intelligence check. God, I'm good at these.
12.
Advantage.
You put the stick in their mouth, you make sure the reins are attached, and you think this is okay. Seems
Someone
good.
check this.
Skeeter. Yeah, no, he didn't do it right. You're proficient in land vehicles.
You want me to check it? Yeah, I'll check it. And I'll use my game advantage on this one.
All right, that would be land vehicles check utilizing intelligence.
Intelligence. And we have advantage. Wait, yeah, game advantage. 18.
You end up having to set up at least a bit more of the bit. and brittle, whatever you call it, making sure that it is attached to not just their head, but sections of their shoulders and their hinds, so that it doesn't put the entire strain of the wagon on their mouth, which would significantly hurt them. But it's all set up. Next
Hop
person
in,
to
let's
interact. All right, so you jump in. Alistair, you're the only one in here. What are you doing? Well, Skeeter now, but yeah.
Is my movement to get on the cart?
You're already on it. You said you
Wagon.
lied in the back.
Yeah, okay, there. And now I'm just waiting for them to start, right? Like,
I
get
mean,
out of
or
there?
you could start. You'd put yourself in the front, but you could start.
Okay. I'm gonna throw you a curveball, Jiro.
Mm-hmm.
I want to cast Sending
Okay, you cast Sending.
to Sir Yurik.
Sure.
And I'm going to say, things have soured. Body in trunk. Head intact. What the fuck? Sorry, there was a dog like yelping outside, like
Alright.
That was
repeatedly.
part of message.
Yep, I'm putting it in. But WTF is only one word in my world, so it's, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So you're up to 11.
Burned estate a bit.
Alright.
Escaping on cart. Can drop off body where.
Okay. That's your
And
Sending.
the final 3 words is God help me.
The estate action. Set up, set up, set up. All right, roll d20s, people inside of the place.
Oh
Oh my
god.
god. Oh no!
Oh, no. God, why couldn't they just target Kai? He's the best at this. Oh.
I'm
All
at
right,
least okay
Taryn.
at this.
Yeah, but he can catch it and take no damage and yeet it back. Like,
Really? I was gonna say, can I?
Yeah.
you can catch a
Yeah, you
ballista.
can. I've done it
Oh my
before.
goodness.
It is a
I've done it
projectile
before. It's amazing.
weapon attack.
Can I? Can I roll at disadvantage? Okay.
No, unfortunately not. They're just randomly shooting in here. Taryn,
Mm-hmm.
15?
So it would be my
10 plus
10 plus
dex.
dex.
Unless you have a random augment that gives you AC.
It's in my armor. So it matches.
Yeah, that hits you then. 21, half down to 11.
Okay, I'm still up.
You're just looking really bad right now. There's a section of your arm just
Yeah.
Okay. And they finish positioning the second ballista in this direction. Next round, there's 2 attacks. Myriad's turn. That should have worked. Oh, now your fire goes away, Alistair. But it took 2 dispel magics.
Fuck.
By myriad, how many people is that?
You don't know.
Yeah.
Guards. Now that the fire is gone, the guards are going to move up directly in front of the stables, creating a wall around it with themselves, readying themselves. One of them steps forward, the one who's been getting the shit kicked out of him by Kai. You see his nose is still bleeding over his glorious mustache. Surrender and walk out alive, as all of them are holding their shields and their weapons across them.
Kai yells back, "How about blowjob instead?"
Taryn.
I get in the cart
Not surrendered.
and I'm gonna shoot the one in the chest on the armor.
The one who's been talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Surrender and
What's that? 9 plus 14, 23. I see you have chosen. As he lands on the ground, you heard a broke sternum. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. But he's
Mhm.
alive.
And then the one that is south of him. I'm trying to get us a way out.
Okay. 15 misses.
Cool. I will second wind then.
Yep. Seven plus fighter level.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, Kai, your turn. The
So
fire's gone.
Everyone's on the wagon, and we're gonna head out.
You
I thought-
are not on the wagon yet, but
You're
I
off the
mean
wagon.
you're also faster than everybody, here, including the
So-
horses.
which way are we taking the wagon? To the
South.
left or to
South.
South. Okay. Okay. Cool. Is the door? Is there anything between the door and our escape? Or
Yeah, the guards that are creating a body wall.
I guess I'll run out to this. Oh, now I can measure it. That's not what I want. I'll run out to this guard.
You have plenty of movement. Go ahead.
And stuck in the kick his butt. You just
Wait,
use
kick
my-
his butt? No, that's not Kai.
Oh,
Kick his balls.
Kick
Yeah,
his balls. Fine.
You broke the immersion, man. You know, you kick the balls. Yeah, that hits. Are you doing anything else with that, or just kicking him in the balls?
Well, yeah, I get 2 attacks, and then I will. I guess I'll. Is it dark enough? What's the
Yeah.
brightness level? Yeah, I'll
It's dark.
teleport.
Yeah.
I'll teleport back into the wagon.
Alrighty. Bing. Bing. Guy looks a little rough, but he's still standing and he's not stunned. Sneak.
Cool. So, is there a line of guards roughly 30 feet long that is in our way?
The swarm and this one, 30 feet long.
Yeah? Okay. I'm going to tidal wave them out of the way.
Yeah, roll it. What's that, a strength save?
Yeah, 18,
Dex save.
18 dex save. Shitty damage, but as long as they move.
Well, that doesn't matter that much. Also not dueling damage, so only 13.
Obviously.
So 13 damage against the swarm. Swarm has advantage on ability checks in order to stop from being knocked prone. So let me roll again. That is a 16.
That is a fail. My DC is 18.
A. The
I was
swarm
hoping
is
to
knocked
push them, but
prone.
it gets them. Oh. we
Well,
can
no,
run
it
them
knocks
over
them
now.
prone. Yeah, it knocks them prone. And this guy down here?
Disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're not physically blocking you right now. They are on the ground. All they can do is, like, attack your horses on your way out. All right, is that everything, Sneak?
So is the other one on the ground as well? Well, yeah. So is,
Yep.
who isn't in the car?
You.
I will get in the cart and I will slap the horse on the ass.
Next round, you can do that. Skeeter.
I can still move. I can still get in the car.
Yeah, you can get in the cart. I'm saying you're not
Okay.
activating the horses until next turn.
Okay, I'm just like,
Skeeter.
Go,
Activate
go.
horse.
Yep. And I'm gonna go. Yeah.
All right, give me a land vehicle check utilizing, what would it be? I'll say dexterity. You're trying to quickly move out and around the corner.
22.
Eh?
Just like pinball.
As you all hold on to the top, you hear Skeeter, and I'm sorry, but you said it wrong, Skeeter. You're supposed to go, yeehaw, and you out the front of it. And as you move... Yeah?
Go ahead. I was going to say Kai does that.
All right. As you move out, Skeeter, are you conscientious about running people over?
No.
Okay. One of them's necks just snaps and crumbles into pieces as you are moving through and sliding and drifting around the corner, heading southwards over towards the gates. With one round of movement, you are at the gates that you opened up, but the enemies are still close enough to interact with you. As you all move down there, you do see this individual standing, watching. Yes, Carl?
We're still on initiative, correct?
Yes?
Okay, good.
Your turn. All of you swing around and you are heading out of the gates where you see the city street lights of Iman are on all around you. And you, Alistair, see Magum standing on the side watching you all as you are leaving. Just looks to be contemplating what to do next.
Is there an obviously guard captain type character?
Not yet.
I don't like that answer. Not one bit.
If I can get off a silence, I would silence Magnum, but if we're still in order.
We're still in initiative. What are you doing on your turn, Carl?
Yes, Magnum's cousin, Magnum.
Well, Kai.
Known for being childless.
Hey, you don't know what he's got. Magum, maybe?
That's not
Magnum,
why.
maybe?
No, so.
Yeah.
Contemplating cooking book.
Cooking book, cooking book.
Alright. So,
Magum, cook Magum.
I don't think Magnum's wearing any metal armor. I'm going to shout at the guards, and I'm going to say, "Chase us or save a life," and I'm going to cast heat metal on one of the one of the estate guards' metal armor.
The one on the ground who's soaking wet, but also on the ground?
Just one of them. Clear close enough, yeah.
Okay. Roll me an intimidation roll.
This is my game inspiration.
Can I assist? Yeah!
You would have had to have done it beforehand.
Yeah.
Sorry, still in initiative here.
That's a 5.
5. The one guy who's like almost drowning and begins sizzling a little bit. Ooh, 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 ooh. And they're like, yeah, they don't give a fuck. Yeah. Go ahead and roll your damage, by the way. 8.
That was low.
Oh wait, I did
The
that
con
wrong.
save is
There we go.
the con save is to hold on to something.
Yeah, but it's his armor, so he's holding on to it.
Yes.
Alrighty, so that was your turn.
Yep.
Estate action. Alistair, you're still in the back. The last ballista shots are heading towards you.
Cooking book.
It's still disadvantaged because of range interval. Ooh. 20?
That hits. I'm not wearing armor. I literally have an AC of 10.
Okay. 21 points of piercing damage. Ugh. Con save to maintain concentration.
How it matters.
Natural 1.
Thank God.
It's disadvantage. I mean, you know, it works. Myriads
So-
go.
I've got a question, actually.
Yeah.
Yep, I lose concentration. He's listened for half a minute. No, what gave Terran reduced damage?
What?
My uncanny dodge.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Rogue.
Roges. They do that bullshit. But yeah,
Goddamn
Myriad
roses.
go. And Magum is acting on the Myriad's turn. Looks at you all. Chooses to step back even further away from everything.
Uh-oh.
And then meteor strikes us.
No. He wouldn't do that in broad daylight.
But it's nighttime.
Quiet.
Good point. Dex saves. No. 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 Actually, he has to be conscientious about what he uses, so. Yeah,
This is
no.
where we realized Joey really didn't want to play with us anymore.
Alistair. Firebolt coming your way.
You guys are trying to get us into trouble, aren't you?
19 to hit, Alistair.
That hits.
$16 points of fire damage.
I'm down.
You all watch as a blast of fire shoots out and into his chest before he collapses into the back of your carriage. The guards are going to go. He stands up. He goes, ah! My lips are chapped, and starts running after your carriage. This other one stands up and starts running after your carriage. And these three are all going to run after your carriage. Taryn!
I am
Wait.
shooting the one
Wait. Sorry. Oh, fuck, that's so bad. Alistair went down. Yeah, Taryn, your turn.
Someone help Alistair, and I will pop the two wounded, trying to basically just win them.
Go for it.
We're still holding on to the pretense of keeping these fuckers alive.
19 hits.
Alistair wasn't.
Fair.
15. Oh, he's looking rough. As soon as he stands up and charges, you shoot again, and he raises his shield as it into his head. And just keeps running after you. Yeah, he's up, but he's looking rough. Persistent
Alright, and
guy.
then
I mean,
number
he deserves a
two.
raise.
He
deserves a
does.
raise. Yeah.
He does. And number two? Fuck.
This time you shoot it, and he kind of like stumbles, and it misses, and damn, shooting on the back of carts. You need to practice this more.
Right.
Is that your
and
turn?
That's all I got, yeah.
Kai.
So we're heading south of those guards.
No, you're now heading directly. That was west, and you went down. Oh yeah, that would be south, but southwards, deeper into Iman. You're entering
Yeah,
into the
but-
city streets now.
Oh, we're in the city streets. We're away from the ballista.
No,
The guards
next turn, Skeeter's turn. You'll be away from the ballistas. The cart
The-
moves on Skeeter's turn.
What's that symbol on him?
That means, well, it did mean that he was prone, but now he no longer is.
Oh, okay, cool. What's the brightness?
Dark.
And does it look like the guards are going to catch up to us?
Looks like they're gonna try. You've never been in a high-speed chase on cartback before.
And how far away are they from the cart?
30, 40 feet.
Okay, I think I will go out here to punch them and get them to stop for a second. And then once he's done punching, he'll teleport back to the cart.
All right, who are you punching? Move yourself over to him.
Okay, where am I?
Have you realized that you are effectively a stand?
Them what?
None of your weeps.
No.
Not that kind of weeb. I haven't watched that show. I know what it is.
Yeah, I refuse to
Okay.
watch that show.
Can I can get here without
You'll get an
opportunity.
attack of op from this guy.
If I'm okay. Well then I'll stay here, and I'll punch the one to the right, and then the one above me. I'm trying to throw them off enough to slow them down.
All right. Well, the best way to do that is stunning strike. Just punching them hurts them, but it doesn't slow them down.
Yeah, but I'm short on key, so and then
Okay.
and I'll punch the one above me.
Mhm.
10
10 misses.
And then I'll teleport back up on the wagon and give them at the middle finger.
You're acting like fucking Nightwalker right now. Nightcrawler, sorry. Nightcrawler.
Basically.
See, that's the shit we like. Shink. Don't worry, I'm back. Shink. Sneak. Your go.
Amazing. I mean, I guess we're kind of... we're probably in the clear, but I guess... I mean, I feel like darkness on the wagon is not going to help us particularly. Maybe? I don't know.
Makes it harder to hit any of you. I mean, it makes you also stand out like a sore thumb, almost like a green wagon.
Love wagon.
Yeah, it's not going to help anyone, and the horses won't be able to see. So I'm just going to throw... Like, the guards are all pretty bunched up at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah.
Would you say that all of them would fit inside a 40-foot diameter sphere?
Not all of them. You'd be able to get the small cluster that were the estate guards, or the cluster that is the 4 guards themselves. So it's called which group of 4?
I'll grab this group of 4 with a
Alright.
vitriolic sphere.
Deck save. God, I feel bad for these guys. Fail, fail. Fail, fail. All right. Well, that's going to be another letter they have to send home to his wife and kid. 32.
You may be trying to make us feel bad, but recall this. We are all non-feeling, emotionless creatures.
It's true.
Especially that one, I point to Taryn.
So,
Hi.
as you throw the spear of acid over top of them and just whoosh, spreads across the area, one of them completely begins to dissolve and falls to the ground, while the other 3 at least are standing well enough that their shields are now acidic in nature, but they were perfectly fine. Just hurt. All done?
Yeah?
Alrighty, Skeeter.
Oh, actually, no. Oh, no. Actually, never mind. Doesn't
Okay, Skeeter.
Just gonna keep going.
All right, go ahead and roll me another one, this time utilizing wisdom. See how... Actually, no. Dexterity to still evade them.
Bum. Dex.
Can I assist?
Yeah.
You could do that next round if you use your action to assist.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, we're
I'm
still initiative.
22 again.
Not doing bad at all. You skeet across the cobblestone and start heading forward. You know the closest gate nearby. It'll pop you right out to the east side of Iman. It's going to be highly guarded, but I mean, hopefully you're getting there before they know what bad things were happening.
This is so much fun, you guys.
Alistair, death save. Please do it as a whisper roll.
I will attempt to do so, but I'm not quite sure in what state this thing is. I can whisper it.
I get 4 words up to say, can we kick him? That's
All right.
Point Skeeter.
The estate action no longer matters. The myriad action, however... Nope. No. They don't get any closer than that. They're gone. No.
Now the meteor strike.
The gods! Gods, quickly, go after them. Run into the city street and continue to chase after you. Let me roll their athletics check. Cool. Gunk, gunk, ching, 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 ching. You hear the cacophony of large, heavy metal clanking on top of themselves, running after you in the distance.
Yes,
Taryn.
you'll say so.
I will assist Skeeter with driving and then also say, can anyone heal? Alistair's hurt.
All right. Kai, your turn.
And that will be my turn.
So do I see anyone following us at this point?
You hear them, but you don't see them. They're too far back.
Oh, I'll look at Alistair dumbfounded, and I guess I'll try to stabilize him, though I have no way of doing that at all.
Medicine check.
Oh, medicine check.
Look
I'll
at his
use-
wounds, wrap them up, that type of jazz.
I should have done advantage.
14. The DC to stabilize is 15. That is a failure.
I should use the set advantage.
Sneak.
I mean, I have 2 regular healing potions in my bag.
In your
Yeah.
bag.
Would I?
Would you have snuck one in? Roll a d20, 11 or higher.
Yeah.
Let's make it fair.
I had that gun bag. He would have snuck
He
in.
just opens his little pouch like, shit, I brought condoms, but no potions. Good work.
Priorities.
Hell yeah.
You might
he's
die,
just
but
gonna
not
start-
die itchy.
He's just gonna start pump chest compressions on
All right,
the
go
Alistair.
for it. Go for it.
Yay!
You begin chest
Yeah.
compressions, and then you realize, oh no, he's a burn victim. What you need to do is apply water against him, elevate him a little bit higher, and make sure that he is breathing with an open airway. So that is what you do instead. Alistair, you are stable, but you are not conscious.
I spit
But
on him just to help out.
That is not how that works. You don't spit on people without their consent. All right, Skeeter.
No.
All right, we're still heading for the gate, I guess.
All right,
we've
give
been
me
in
one
the-
more.
Advantage.
You are now approaching towards the gate, and you see the guards are standing there, not really at inattention, but starting to move out. What the hell is all this noise? As you are approaching, it's your call. Do you want to stop, have them look at you, wonder why everything is going on, or just ram through them?
Can Taryn with assistance just make him go?
You could use your 4 words.
Just go!
Okay.
2 extra
All right.
words used for additional O's.
Skeeter, this time I would like you to use land vehicles utilizing
Strength.
Constitution. You're playing chicken here.
With advantage.
Yup.
All right. Here we go. 21.
Bum, 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 bum. And the 2 guards stand in the way and say, "Stop! Stop!" as they raise their weapons towards your horses, and you just over a ramp, slamming into them as they swing their weapons upwards. They do get an attack of off against your horses. You didn't have time to armor them, even if you did purchase armor for them. I assume 14 and 13 hits.
I will have to look it up. I'm not
You have
sure.
draft
I was-
horses, right?
Yep.
Or draft horses? That hits. Each of them are going to suffer, 8 points of slashing damage.
Pretty sure draft horses have a high enough health.
Draft horses are pretty tanky. 19 hit points, and the ACs of 10. So
Okay.
they're cut, but they're still going, and you all outside the gates and keep going and mushing. Alistair. Hello, darkness, my old friend. All right, Myriad. They're not doing anything anymore. And on this note, all of you have successfully evaded persecution for the crime of murder and 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 the crime
And don't
of
forget
murder.
arson.
And arson. Thank you. Yes, I need to keep track of all of these because this is a lawful country.
And assaulting a noble.
But everybody, this is where we're going to go ahead and go on break. When we come back, we're wondering how the fuck you guys try to get away with all of this. But anyways, players, thank you for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you all are enjoying yourselves today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in joining our community or just hanging out with us in Discord, you can check us out over on Patreon down in the description below. That's patreon.com/ProDMJoey. And aside from all of that, let's get into the action. Hello, players. Quickly, can you guys recap? Because I forgot to stand up, and I need to do that at least an hour a day.
So we jump out the window, and Skeeter's like, "Follow me!" and starts running towards the stables because he has his own ride. And we make a run for it. Some of us using a wall of fire. Some of us using darkness. Kai kind of stays back a little bit, gets pummels a little bit in return, and Taryn shoots out the spotlights that are kind of keep him in the brightness, so he's able to teleport and catch up. And then we get fucked over by ballistas. However, we are able to attach the horses to the love wagon and break our way through the fencing that keeps it, that's on that side of the establishment, and roast it, drown, melt, shoot a few guards on the way out, and now we have raced down the streets of Iman and gotten through the outer gate.
So, you all have successfully head outside of the gates of Iman, heading into the open farmlands that surrounds this area. It is incredibly late at night or early in the morning, depending on your perspective. And all of you are just moving down the road as much as possible. Skeeter, you can tell both your horses are a little hurt right now, and that's definitely slowing them down a little bit. They're not doing terribly well after getting gashed across the chest.
Ooh, this is fun. But
can you lower your volume a little bit? You are way louder than everybody else.
This is a lot of fun. I think. But the horses. Should we pull over or should we keep going? And
I think we need to keep going.
Okay, yeah, that sounds reasonable. How far past the gates are we? How long has it been?
I'll put you at about 15 minutes past the gates. You're about to come up to the crossroads where you have to decide where you're going to be heading.
So, just curious, how does this trick end? Kind of long. I mean, I like it. I'm having it's been a blast. This has been amazing. It's been a lot of fun. I was just there's a turn up here. Which way should I go at the turn?
Taryn reloads. Just kind of like assessing the rest of the group versus how Skeeter is looking.
Whichever way is going to get us away from the guards, Skeeter. I think that the trick went a little bit wrong, and well, to cut a long story short, I think we're wanted for several murders now.
Alistair, by your estimate, 6.
Oh, am I conscious now? Sorry.
I mean, oh yeah, you're gonna be out for 1d4 hours.
I asked you before the thing ended.
I know, 2 hours. You're 30 minutes out.
Oh, we're still going. Okay. Yeah. So which way should I? This is so much fun. Which way should I go at the other roads up here?
Don't know you. Why don't you you let's take a left. Let's go.
Alrighty.
So if you go left, that means you're heading north.
I need to see a map.
Sure.
So we've been heading.
It's-
Oh, we're on that road. Okay. I
Yeah,
just looked at the map.
you were heading east outside.
Yeah.
If you head north, that is heading towards Falcone Castle.
That's where we were before, right? Where all of our stuff is.
That's
Correct.
where what's
Yeah,
his
we
name?
need to go left and get our stuff at the very least.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
is where
I don't really give a shit
all
if
of
we
your personal
infiltrate this
things.
guy.
Alrighty. Well then, Skeeter, do you have a map by any chance? Because you're the only person who has all their equipment on them.
I do not have a map. It would have been easy to say yes, but well, would they have given me a map or just written directions? Probably just written directions.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
sounds
just
reasonable.
written, or maybe a
All right.
map of just the road going there and nothing else.
So y'all need to tell him where to go. Who wants to make the survival check to help Skeeter go?
Sure,
I will.
There we go.
I'll help.
Your resident wisdom user is currently knocked out.
Yeah. If I have assistance, can I use advantage?
Yeah, if somebody helps you.
Yep, that would be me.
13?
You got the general gist of the direction you need to be heading, northwards. I mean, there's a lot of different paths, but more or less most paths should lead there by the best estimate both of you have. I mean, neither of you are really familiar with the surrounding territory, you know?
I
The
forgot
only
about
person in the
passive.
party, the only person in this party who is familiar with this territory is Alistair.
I totally forgot about this party and their passives. This is great. I love it.
Yep. Alistair is literally their one godsend with that. Alistair, you are dreaming of flying hammers, tinking and tonging on all of these amazing contraptions you could build. It's wonderful.
We'll be fine.
Just
But anyways.
tell me when I wake up from this mess.
2 hours later, Alistair slowly grumbles awake and back to consciousness.
I assume I had a short rest then.
Yes. All of you, well, actually, yeah, the other two are trying to help Skeeter find his way, so you're the only one short resting, Kai.
Can we? I think we should pull over and help the horses. They're still kind of.
Yes, that's an excellent idea. Well, can anyone else? Are you feeling up to helping the horses?
Carl, you're muted.
Ah, goddamn. Alistair crawls, like, sticks his head out of the canopy. You can see past the fur. There's just a pinkish face. Beyond that, just... Where am I?
We're traveling north of Milan.
Oh,
We
Hold
didn't
on.
want to bother you. You seemed like you were kind of tired.
I'm going to whisper, like, to Taryn. Are we keeping him? I whisper to you, are we keeping him?
I shook his head. No.
For now.
Hopefully that was to her good ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For now. At least until we
5 minutes.
are feeling better.
5 minutes. And he crawls back in. And I'm going to waste another spell slot to send back to Yurik. Sorry. Got knocked unconscious. Have you sent a message yet?
I do hate repeating myself. Yes, understood. I'm back at my castle. Feel free to go to the Falcone Castle instead. Leave the body there. Call will be waiting. And I'll see what I can do here. He sounds like he was being woken up.
Isn't it kind of late to be messaging him? You might wake him up.
What time is it actually? As he like opens one good eye towards you, Kai.
You look at the
Eh.
sky, and it is nighttime.
It's dark.
Ah. Moon. I'm going to send him one last sending. Sorry.
Oh.
That's
No,
all
I'm
it is.
joking. I'm joking.
Yeah, it's just. I'm sorry. Stop.
Stop calling me.
That sounds like my mother.
I
I
just
wish
wanted
there
to
was a-
apologize.
And apologize. I kind of did get shot in the face. No, so I'm going to say, yeah, now that I think about it, it's rather late. He told us to go to Falcone Castle. Give the case to call.
By the way, who was carrying the case this whole time?
It would have been Alistair, so
It's probably like in the back. Oh, hi.
You just lift it up.
Oh,
can you ask him if our belongings will be there?
I think he's trying to sleep.
Yes, but I also need the rest of my things.
That's where you
They
left
will
your
still be
things.
there.
Oh, that's where we left them. Okay.
Yeah. You left everything at Falcone Castle, and then you traveled to Iman, got dressed at Sir Uric's estate, because the
Gotcha,
Falcone Castle is
okay.
the family castle, and then you went to the Von Hammer
Gotcha. Okay.
ball.
Estate. So I'm just hold on. Locking off spell slots for sending.
Mhm.
Now do that. Do that. And I'm just going to look at everyone. looks at Taryn. Boop. And take a second level cure wounds.
Alrighty.
I saw, yeah, ballista.
So-
Nice. And I'm gonna
So-
funnel the rest of them into myself.
Well, I will say around this point, the horses stop.
Oh, I thought we stopped right here. We had stopped here.
Okay. Well, the horses are refusing to move. They're tired. They're hurt.
I'm gonna get out
There.
and start trying to tend to their wounds, look at their wounds.
Do you have a medicine
Look.
kit?
I do.
Oh, there you go. Do you have the healer feat? Please tell me you have the healer feat.
I don't have the healer feat.
God damn it. Why don't all barbarians take the healer feat? Rage heal.
Soon.
Which was a turn. Do we really want him along? I can time.
I'll whisper back. None of us are in any position right now to try to take on anybody else.
Hell, I could whispering. I could tie him to a tree and convince him it's part of the trick.
Go right ahead. As far as I'm concerned, he was helpful in getting us out, and we could at least do him some sort of favor by leaving him somewhere decent.
Kai sighs and then
Oh, sorry, fat cat just jumped into my lap. Like, she just scared the life out of me.
and it jumps out of the wagon because Taryn squeals at him.
Ah, a cat.
So should we,
pets the air.
while the horses rest, should we maybe set up camp or what? I don't know what we're doing now.
Yes, that would be a good idea. Some of us are a little worse for wear. And I will go gather some wood for a fire.
Nice. And I'll pull out a tent from the back of the wagon and I'll start setting it up off to the side of the road.
Are we?
It has a large red splotch on it now.
Are we off the road and scrying wouldn't really find anything near us?
No, none of you went off road. You just stopped.
Let's get off the road first and into hiding in case anyone comes along here and or tries to scry on us.
Tries to what on us?
Scry.
Okay. Sure.
Don't worry, it's all part of the trick.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does scry mean?
Spy. To spy.
Use magic to keep an eye on us, I think.
Oh, keeping watch. Okay, got it. We're good. Just like back at the ashram. And I'll help the cart and the horses off to the side of the road.
Alistair helps pull the cart.
Give me a survival check to find a place that would, even if somebody looked upon you, be nondescript enough.
Someone either, as a player, I'm going to say someone either roll it or I will find the place.
While I'm out looking for wood, can I look?
No, you're looking for wood.
Sneak's used to trying to find places to hide. You just need to find somewhere that's bigger.
Sucks.
All right, Sneak, you roll the second check.
Survival, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
12. I mean, you look around and you find a place that's filled with trees. By the place filled with trees. Not far from the road that has more trees around it. I mean, it seems okay. You're not really in a forest. Not really in a plains. You're just here.
There's a cat stalking us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, watch out for those night pumas.
As opposed to the daylight pumas.
They tend to
Yeah.
aggro on toes really easily.
God.
Damn kinky
Anyways.
cats.
But yeah, you find a place that's maybe a little better off. You guys are setting up a watch, I assume.
Yeah.
I'll
Give
take
me your
first
watch order. All
Can
right.
I-
Second.
Can I do something?
What?
So, I want to try and use my divine intervention.
What are you doing?
I want to see if we can't cast, like, if I can't get a god to cast non-detect.
So you want non-detection on you?
On everyone.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me your D100.
Fuck.
You go, hey, whichever one of you fuckers is listening right now. Help a guy out?
You gotta roll
Smash
under your
pet.
cleric level.
No, I've gone over it many times. I have a different homebrew ruling for it. You want closer to 100? The closer to 100 you get, the closer you are to a success. Your success rating is your cleric level close to 100. So if you're 10, 90 and above is a 100% success. However, the closer you are to 90, you might get some benefit. So you always want high.
Plus, you
But
always want it high.
Fuck this.
But unfortunately, none of the gods seem to be listening to you right now, Alistair. Don't worry, you can try again tomorrow morning. In 5 hours.
We'll be fine. Yeah, I'll spend one of them D10 hit dice while I'm on my watch to.
Before
Actually, we're fucking. Mind. Stupid anyway. We're long resting.
Yeah, Skeeter?
before I turn in for the night, I'm going to groom both horses, and I will what's it called? Touch
Lay
one
on
of the
hands.
horses, whisper into its ear, and I'll do my healing hands to heal one of the horses.
All right, so they heal for 10. That makes one of them full and the other one still a little hurt. So who's taking third watch? Who's taking fourth?
I'll take third, because then I'll be full up.
Third,
by
fourth.
then.
Yep. Anybody else taking fourth? It's between
I
Skeeter and
Let
Alice there.
everyone rest.
I'll take fourth. Yes, well.
He will have just woken up.
Perfect. And Skeeter, I guess that means you get to sleep in.
Yep, I'm going to sleep in.
And yes, on your watches you can roll hit dice, but let me roll to see if they do catch up to you. Hey, Sneak. Can you give me a wisdom save?
A wisdom save?
Have you used your game
16?
inspiration?
16.
Now, I've begun to realize whenever I make a character, I fall into one of two groups.
Mm-hmm.
Like large, nice, and meek, to small, conniving, and evil.
Yep, those are your two personality types. Anyways, okay.
Do I notice anything?
No.
Good. Good. That makes me happy.
How's it though?
Who wants to roll the D100?
Oh, go on then.
You better roll high. Oh, thank God.
Oh, you are so fucking lucky. Alistair and Taryn. Well, first, Taryn, you wake up. Long rest completed. During your watch, nothing happens until Alistair wakes up. Long rest completed. And at the very end of your watch, Alistair, before everyone else starts waking up, you notice out on the road that there is a small group of royal guards marching down the road that go past you all without noticing you.
Well, Happy Kai suggested we hide off to the side.
Yeah. Their perception check was a 10. Sometimes you get lucky. But anyways, after you notice that, Alistair, everybody else begins waking up one by one.
On to things then.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. Go get our stuff.
I'm kind of hungry. Should we eat? Should we have some breakfast?
I have no food.
Neither.
Alistair,
All of my rations are at home.
I've got some extra food in the love wagon we can cook up.
What'd you say,
Anything that
Alistair?
comes out of I was about to say something, but no, I'm gonna say this. Anything that comes out of that wagon stays in the wagon.
That is one of the mottos.
And Alistair just looks at all of you. And it's just
We should press on first. If it's food that we can eat on the way, then we can. But there will be food at Falcon Castle.
Alistair
Oh.
snaps his fingers. And there is just a large pile of dried meat. And cast and create food and water.
Yep.
Aaron leans over and gives him a kiss on the cheek and a hug, and then just like
Please,
starts
not
eating
burn
his
wound.
stomach.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Kai pigs out.
And like her makeup is just all fucked. There's like pieces of hair sticking out of like the formal hairdo. There's rips in the dress.
Yeah.
The heels are long gone.
Kai is now stripped to the waist. His pants are ripped up the side. No shoes on. Did you, through a full mouth of meat. Did anyone notice anything in the road while we were asleep?
How rude of me. I forgot to say grace. Chief Kai, do you mind if I say grace real quick?
Beef Kai.
Chief,
Why is
Commander,
Kai the chief?
why do people keep? Sure, whatever.
Well, Chief Kai has granted me permission to lead our community absolution. We are not a cult. Peace be upon Cletus, for these are my sins. I have judged my brother, and he'll look at Alistair. I have gone to bed without eating. I have swallowed my saliva, sap of my tongue. I've admired another man's tuchus. I've glanced at the chest of a lady. And for that, may Cletus forgive. And then he just takes his hand and smacks himself across the face. And there's a little bit of blood trickling, and he just kind of smiles. All right, thank you. Let's eat.
No fair turn, Jessica. You shouldn't be muted. That's just wrong.
Oof. Oof.
Alistair was like previously was like in a half awake state, but the longer Skeeter talked, the more and more he wakes up. And just like stops halfway through chewing on a piece of jerky and just looks at him.
Alistair. He clearly belongs to a cult. You would know this. The number one defining aspect of a cult is if they tell you it's not a cult.
Alistair's like, I know some outreach programs you might be interested in.
Stared at the fucking tokens.
I think you might kill Jessica. I think it's a community rule against that.
That's
Oh, I love it.
I hate your characters so much. So much.
What? Including Kai?
You know,
No,
Ace's characters.
Yeah.
Oh.
the worst.
did
Oh,
you know
Jesus
he was in a pirate campaign, playing a character called Buck Anir.
I actually helped with that name.
I hate you so
son
much.
of-
Oh. Well, should we get going? Chief Kai, you mentioned Commander Kai. Is Commander Kai more appropriate, or Chief?
No.
No, Chief. Okay, Chief.
No.
All right, shall we go?
Kai kind of looks over, sneaks, and smiles.
You see this twitch?
And Kai gets up and pats Sneak on the back before walking over to the wagon.
Alistair begins just dragging it back on the road.
Alrighty. So, with none of you the wiser that there was a patrolling group of royal guards on the road, you all take off.
Didn't Alistair see them? No?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He saw.
Terran.
He just didn't
Nuh-uh.
tell us.
I
even-
said
you. Know,
you.
Oh, okay.
I said
I will
you.
Tell them. I thought
Even though I
you said
specifically, okay.
Taryn has a passive of 10, Alistair.
that's fair. So
I'm
Terran
not
is
shit.
Terran is as oblivious as the royal guards.
I can't hear things at all.
It's
That's
probably
fair.
all the shooting.
It was. What? She had a malfunction and it exploded in her ear.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't put a gun inside your ear.
Oof. Click, click.
She's about to
Sure.
put a gun in Kai's ear.
Don't
Well,
worry,
actually-
he can deflect missiles. He's fine.
Not that much missile.
I can apparently deflect a ballista. I didn't know that.
All right,
No, but
Skeeter,
forgetting he can deflect the missile, not the sound.
land vehicle, utilizing wisdom, go.
Can I assist?
Yes, you can. You have advantage, Skeeter.
Awesome. Wisdom, land vehicles, advantage.
Jero,
Yeah.
since we're here, can I find a sharp rock?
Roll me an investigation.
Either that, or take 10 minutes to make a paint stripper.
Let's not
There-
kill Skeeter.
There you go. You can make a sharp rock.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try and strip the paint off the side of the wagon when we're eating.
Mr. Alistair, sir, I love your passion, but you probably shouldn't, damage the love wagon.
Alistair turns, face still burned over.
Pink.
And he just stands there for a solid 10 seconds, just staring at you.
I believe he's trying to help us go incognito, Skeeta.
But I thought we were taking the wagon. We're going to go in the wagon.
We are, but the wagon is somewhat conspicuous and they've seen it. So we need to make it look less like a wagon that's just been involved in a sextuple murder.
Oh, so we're still taking the wagon. We're not going to go in the cognito.
Right, and so what Alice is doing is making the wagon look different than it did when we were murdering people.
Huh.
Someone help me.
Oh, the trick thing. Yeah. No, that makes sense. That.
Murdering.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense. Sounds logical. Let's. Here, I'll help.
Tara
Kai-
just told Sneak.
Kai rips
Alistair
off
is
some-
going to. Well, go ahead, Kai. Go ahead, Kai.
Kai rips some cloth off his jacket he's not wearing and makes a headband. Ties it behind his head.
Now he's
Looking
Cobra
good, Chief.
Kai.
Oh.
You were waiting
How
all
long,
this time.
Yeah.
How long have you been holding on to that?
Can we try to do that, please?
I have been dying to have a moment to make that joke. So ready.
You look
Oh
so
my
happy.
god.
It's rare that I get a day where I enjoy running these games. No, I'm fucking with you. But it's
On my way to help out with the wagon, I will pass by Chief, who just did the headband thing, and give him a little smack on the tuchus. Looking good there, Chief. And I'll keep heading towards the wagon.
alrighty. Now, all of you go ahead and heal because you did complete a long rest.
Yay.
Alice, there, you don't have 15 hit points anymore.
Here's the-
And just be sure my Hellfire recharges at dawn. Perfect.
Yep.
I now can do all that again.
Yep.
So,
However, you all notice that there is a horrid stench coming from the back of the wagon.
That would be
Guy sniffs his armpit.
no, that's even worse than you are, Kai. We should hurry.
Good idea. And I guess we.
Yep. So you all take off onto the main road after scraping off the green of the wagon as much as you could. Skeeter, I'm curious, what's the underside of this canopy look like? Because if the outside has flowers, what do people draw on the inside?
Probably lots of stick figures. Maybe some more flowers on the inside. And probably the top of it, yes, the top of the canopy is a giant painting of Cletus.
What does Cletus look like?
Similar to was it Michelangelo's God in the Cloud type thing?
Oh, the touch?
Yeah, without wearing much. Probably not wearing anything actually.
I'm not hiding anything either.
But what
So,
does Cletus look like?
Oh, what does Cletus look like?
Yes.
So he's got probably shoulder length. That's a painting, so it's hard to tell, but maybe blondish hair, blue eyes. In this painting, he looks muscular, not like overly muscular, but kind of like a David that an artist would paint.
Who's
So the
Cletus?
perfect Greco-Roman.
Yeah.
And any color scheme? Gold, whites, silvers, blues, greens?
Probably purples and greens.
All right. So I have a picture here of what Cletus looks like. Minus the gold armor, purple and green armor instead. Is that pretty accurate?
Yeah, that's probably
Right.
a good painting representation of what he looks like.
Who's Cletus?
Oh, come on, everyone knows Cletus. It's the son of God.
Oh,
I literally just looked up generic white guy leader of cult.
Love it.
All right, so I'm gonna. Okay, who's driving the cart?
Skeeter.
Skeeter with Terran helping.
Alistair's going to say. So we did. A guards patrol did get past us. But I have a minor idea as to what we could do to try and disguise ourselves, so to speak. I can literally disguise myself. I could make myself look like a human or anything, honestly. But we can safely bet that a lot of guards know what Kai looks like after his fiasco of run, punch, teleport.
I'm sure they got a very close-up view, yes.
So I suggest that Kai hangs out in the back.
Fine.
Darren, you're wearing a dress and you look like you just ran away from your own wedding.
Skeeter, do you happen to have any of the clothing perhaps in the wagon?
Oh, I'm sorry. What? I was just looking at the beautiful countryside.
Do you have other clothing in your wagon?
Ooh, I don't think so. There might. I know there's another bag in the back that's not mine. I don't know what's in there. Trying to think. I've got blankets.
Hold on.
Tent. We could make clothing out of the tent or the blanket.
Alistair is going to going to look at everyone. All right.
If you're cold, you can use my cape.
Hold on. Take the cape off.
That was to Taryn because she'd asked about clothing.
Yeah. No. Sorry. Yeah. About something. Plans. That's the word. I was gonna say, take the cape off and try and cover the bottom of the dress with it if you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Alistair takes off his suit jacket, which is like triple oversized.
Easily.
Yep. It's like you might be able to disguise that something, and Alistair does another like little tap on the cart, and he's going to disguise himself as a very, very non-distinct, pale-skinned and white-haired elf.
So a very tall, because you can only affect your height by 1 foot.
Yeah.
And how tall are you? 7'1"?
Yes. So about a 6 foot elf.
That is pretty damn tall for an elf.
7'6" to 6'6".
Oh, that's very tall for an elf.
Taryn. Sorry, go ahead, Alistair.
No, this is like, hi. This is extremely awkward.
And Taryn was going to is using the cape around her dress. Is that, or what was she? What did she put around her dress?
The cape.
Miss Taryn. I think the cape goes on the shoulders.
Right, I'm trying to keep my dress from getting more ruined.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you still have that blanket earlier?
Yeah, you. Ooh, you look different.
Yes.
Wow, you guys are amazing. I am just blown away all the time. This just gets. Wow.
I was wearing a fursuit the entire time.
I had no. I'm just wow. Yeah, the blanket's in the back.
Alistair literally doesn't whisper this, but he just says, "Wow, you actually believe that." And I'm going to spend the next 10 minutes fabricating the blanket into a set of like clothing or at least like shawls.
Well, which one? Clothing or a shawl? Because you have fabricate. You can do whatever you want with the fabric.
It doesn't matter. Maybe I'll eat it.
What? So, are you making a dress or a shawl? Or, an outfit or a shawl?
Can I make 2 shawls with a blanket?
You could make 2 outfits with the blanket as well.
I shall make 2 outfits. I'm gonna say okay.
All right.
And he's gonna hold
looks
it up like a fashionista.
What color was the blanket?
It was probably burlap in color, like a khaki burlap.
So you have one of those modern one-piece suits that has like the belt that goes over it to make it look like it's 2 pieces, and it's all one unit that goes over the shoulders and sits. But it's that very, very, very boring beige color.
Sneak.
Sorry, what? Sorry, completely spaced out for a second.
Yeah, here's a replacement. And he
Outfit.
holds up an outfit that is literally like somebody made a burlap sack an outfit.
Perfect.
But it looks like one of the ones. It looks like one of the ones that they would put on like a runway show. So like a sophisticated burlap sack, one-piece outfit with a belt.
Thank you, Alistair. That's much appreciated.
If we're going to your friend's place, why are you changing? I mean, I know Miss Taryn, she doesn't want to ruin her dress anymore, but why are you guys changing?
It's so that we don't look the same as we did yesterday.
And I pull out my mask and I'm going to put it on. It just
What does your
barely
mask
covers the
look like?
It's just black little like a the Lone Ranger,
Incredibles.
like just exactly.
The how could we not know mask. Got it.
Right. For a loser.
Oh god, a fucking face mask with a goddamn mustache. I hate it. Ah! I hate mustaches so much.
I'm
Wiper,
looking at
no
him,
swiping.
and now that I have a quote unquote normal nose, it's just it's like the white guy blinking meme.
Yeah, fair. Anywho, you all continue traveling across the road. And what was your land vehicle check? Oh yeah, you guys are making good time. Heading upwards, moving down the road. Who's up in front again? Skeeter and Taryn?
Correct.
Taryn, are you wearing the other burlap sack outfit?
I am bundled up inside giant clothes.
Okay. Okay, then. Well, then, let's see how long.
I kind of keeps an ear out or eye out wherever for the guards. And are we like going down a trail between woods?
Yeah, I'd say woods. Definitely not a forest, just woods.
When it looks like we're going to run into the guards, he'll try to teleport off from the darkness of the wagon off into the woods.
Okay.
Underbrush.
So, you all continue traveling and roll me a perception check, Kai. See how close you get before you notice them.
So now I guess I'll go ahead and use advantage because it's... Oh, wow. Oh, how heavy I used it, 22.
Yeah, good job. Up ahead, down the road about, you'd say 100 feet or so, you see a small barricade that was made on the road. And it's mostly just wooden posts and trees that lie sideways, surrounded by these large stone pillars that seem to be planted in that area to build this break in the area. And when you look at it, it is flying the Tal'Dorei flags on it. Now we get different music. Guys, there's a barricade up ahead. At least Kai knows.
Right. I would know as well, right?
Not as quickly as Kai knows, but you will find out soon.
Okay.
Kai,
Me.
so you know about the barricade.
Oh, I mean... yeah, I mean, if it's... they can't... Yeah, if it's stealthy enough, I'll let them know.
Okay. And then disappear.
Yeah. I'll pop up next to behind Terran, make a jump when I say barricade up ahead, and then I'll nightcrawler away.
Disappears, heading somewhere deeper into the forest. Roll me a stealth check, Kai.
Stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
25. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. So, Taryn and Skeeter, you are heading directly forward towards that barricade. Skeeter, oh, man, they didn't have these on the other road. It's terrible.
Yeah, this is Ooh, this is interesting. Are we just supposed to drive around it? Do we stop? Do we move it out of the way? I've never seen one of these before.
Fuck.
Skeeter, switch with me. I need to sit instead of lie down.
Oh, okay. Sure. And I will change places.
All right. Skeeter goes in
So
the
now
back.
this extremely lanky elf.
Elfie Stare is sitting in the front.
And I will start playing with my cards.
Don't change up your hairstyle.
Taryn, you are also still in the front. And as you
I
all
take
are...
down my hair so I look like a little bit more like beggarish.
Yeah. As you all are heading forward, you hear from the other side of the gates, or from the blockade, "Stop! Halt!"
I will try and get the things to hold.
All right,
Or rather,
roll me a-
Roll assist.
I will tell the horses halt. And
Oh
they
yeah,
can
that's
speak to
right. You can
animals.
just talk to them. Roll a persuasion. Or animal handling, your call.
Just
Okay.
stop.
Damn.
Yeah, they slow and then stop. Yeah, okay.
Thanks.
You see that on the other side of the wall there are two large crossbows aiming not directly at you, but like positioned to at a moment switch and aim at you, at the ready. On the front of the wall there are two armor-clad guards that look more like Crown's guards, typical, and what you saw at the estate as well. And as you are waiting there, there's one individual on horseback, a white mane, beautiful stallion that has checkered black spots all across it as they are just trotting up to you. It is a halfling with black hair that goes down and frames their head and kind of bundles up and frames their face with a very, very defined jaw as
I
they're
was just
pushing
thinking,
towards you.
some of you may die.
As he walks up, I'm going to say, Sir Quad.
How did you know my name? Have we met before?
No, but you are quite famous.
Of course I am. We are patrolling this area in search for any unfortunate souls that may be evildoers. And as he speaks, the horse pivots and trots sideways in front of you all, accenting his personality even more.
I'm going to say hello to you too, to the horse.
Oh, don't speak to the help boy. Anyways, I am sorry for any inconvenience, sir. Looks at you, Taryn. But you. But we need to investigate. We are looking for a nefarious group of individuals who are wanted for the account of 9 murders.
9.
Yes, 9 murders.
That's terrifying.
It was a bloodbath of an evening at the Von Hammer estate. Such a tragedy, indeed. Horrific, even.
Didn't we pass the? Isn't that?
Did you not
She's
notice the fires?
acting like she's pretending like, wait, was that what that was? Like she has no idea about nobility or anything like that.
Roll me a performance check, Taryn.
Okay. Can I bonus action before I do this? Use one of my Hellfire augments.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's a subtle thing.
Corrupting dictations, plus 10 on charisma.
What the hell does that do?
She's saying.
Plus 10 to my charisma ability checks and proficiency in intimidation and persuasion.
This is performance, though.
But still, it's a charisma check. It adds 10 to it.
Let me read it again. Can you post it in chat for me?
Yes.
For the duration of the atrocity, the fiend has a plus 10 bonus on charisma ability checks and gains proficiency in intimidation and persuasion. Okay, so you just get the flat plus 10. You don't get the proficiency in the other two. Though right now you are proficient for the next 10 minutes at least. And as you begin speaking outwards, Alistair, you notice that there's kind of a burning ripple that goes across Taryn and makes her appear more like what she is acting like little bits of soot and dark, like not burn marks, but like just smut against her face and little bits of charring to split end her hair all the way down, and she looks much more ragged than she did before. Yes, it is something that you shouldn't worry your head about. But anyways, we have to conduct our analysis of your vehicle. And pray tell what all of you are doing on this road at this early hour.
We are followers of Guru Cletus, and we are making our journey outward to find new converts.
You are a follower of Guru Cletus?
No,
Then looks at you, Alistair.
I will shrug.
Well, I guess they're just letting anybody into the club these days. Anyways.
We just joined, so we're very excited about it.
Yes, it is a wonderful religion and fantastic guidance into the spirituality of the remainder of our lives. It is glorious nonetheless. I plan on retiring in 3 days.
God forbid if anything were to happen to you between now and then.
Eyes up the flame strike I had prepared.
You just look up at the sky.
I was just hiding behind the tree, trying to listen in.
Okay.
Did you think I wasn't prepared for the possibility of a barricade?
I mean, you have to
let
think about it. Anybody on the police force who's nearing retirement, watch any movie. They're dead.
Mm-hmm.
If the movie starts off, this is the day I retire, they're dead.
They're dead.
Like, that's...
Family members getting, like, kidnapped or something.
Yeah, they're dead. It's what happens. But anyways, Officer Mahoney. But anyways, please, all of you, step out. Let me investigate your vehicle. Honestly, you should consider getting yourselves green paint.
I was just thinking if I had invisibility for distraction, I'd probably kick the doors in the walls.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking to myself something stupid, but it's like if I had the power to turn invisible for one day, I'd go to Paris and beat up a mime. I feel like that's something Kai would do.
Yeah.
How many guards are at this barricade?
5. There are 4 at the barricade, and then Quad is in front of you. Quad does look like a 15 feet wide.
Oh, I can fit
Stone
that
and
entire
woodwork.
thing.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this is enough to stop a cart. It's a barricade. It's a good one. They set up these stone pillars, and then they put the wooden slabs in between, so like they're supported. Like, it's a good barricade. But yeah,
That's
All
a
right.
nice boulder.
all of you, get off, please. We have to investigate. Are there any illegal paraphernalia or items that I should be made aware of before I begin conducting my search? Are there any illegal individuals that may be targeted by the great city of Iman for persecution of any crimes that they have committed that you wish to tell me now?
I'm going to like poke my head in,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to say, "Speak."
What? Yes.
Could you step out of the cart for a bit?
Oh, sure. We're stopped. Okay. Oh, I thought you wanted to. Sure, I'll get out.
If he comes
No.
close to the body, I'm going to cast my illusion to make a scream come from behind him. From the words, if the distances work right.
Okay.
And I will climb out of the wagon. Oh, hi, friend! And I'll wave at Quad.
Skeeter history check.
Sure. Although I did mean that just in general, friend, but I will roll that.
Yeah.
Normal. Come on. Oh, wow.
18. This is Farsome Quad, actually. He's a wonderful guy. You weren't the person who recruited him. That was somebody else, but he is one of the inquirers about the about Cletus in general. And I mean, you haven't seen him for a while. He hasn't been hostile, but he's shown up at many of the parties. He seems to really appreciate body sanctification night in particular. Whenever he shows up for all that stuff. So yeah.
Oh, hi! I know you, Cletus.
Skeeter.
You're a friend of yes.
Yes. Hello, Skeeter. Hi.
Nice to see you. And I go up and I try to give him a big hug.
Yeah, and he like pats you on the shoulder as you're hugging his leg that is clearly inside of metal gauntlets to make him look bigger, sitting on top of the horse. Yep, thank
Pleasure
you.
to see
Hello. You as well. I'll be there in 4 days, okay?
Oh, fantastic. It'll be a pleasure to have you.
Another
Yeah.
body sanctification night, I assume, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be a Thursday, right?
Yes.
Wonderful. I don't have to bring my wife, do I?
No. Unless she want. No, you don't have to. I know Cletus might like to talk to her, but it's not.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yes, of course. All right.
Oh, and this is our official wagon. Have you ever seen the painting in the top inside the canvas inside the
I
canopy?
have not.
Oh, you should. It's marvelous. It was really, really, really well done.
Well, he's doing
Here,
that
let me
right
show
now.
you. And I'll take
Well,
him
he's.
over. And
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
I'll take him
Oh.
over and point up to the canopy in the painting.
While they're like going around, like when the entire canopy is in between the inside and them,
Mhm.
I'm going to reach in and take out the bag or the giant's briefcase.
Roll me sleight of hand.
If it would help, I'll cast silence in the back of the wagon where it just covers him and out toward where he's taking the case.
Oh, to cover Alice there?
Yeah.
So you time it to silence and then release it when people go over there?
Well, I mean, if I see him, okay. Jessica likes this idea
Because
a lot.
A clear-cut image of there's something afoot is when magically you can't hear anymore.
Well, no, I'm not. Again, it's not supposed to cover the idiot. It's supposed to cover Alistair, so you don't hear
Basically, he's targeting. If they're on the right side, he's targeting the left side.
Got you. Okay, and then it goes further out. Okay, so yeah, Alistair, that would give you advantage. However, Kai, that does break your stealth, so you might want to re-stealth.
Oh, okay.
Well,
All right. Grab it and bring it up to the front and, like, place it between you and Taryn and kind of, like, scoot it underneath the large your jacket.
Yeah, can I?
okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna whisper.
I'll take
sit
off,
up.
like,
Sit
I'll
up.
take off the cloak and put it over there, real like,
Mhm.
so then I can take off it so I can walk. Can I slide a hand the cloak over?
Yeah, go for it.
Doesn't
Go for it.
Fucking hell!
Slightly better. So the two of you get off the cart as Cletus, or not Cletus, as Sir Quad goes back
I have
there, and
+9 to that.
yeah, you do. And he looks up underneath. Wow, that is honestly less pornographic than I anticipated.
Yeah, it's well done. Wish I could draw like that.
Yeah.
Kai
I will say, I
frowns
mean, is that an accurate representation of Cletus's
Well, oh, you mean the down below? The down, the up above
I
has
mean, really?
obviously been modified, but the down below is it's pretty. It's
I mean, that
it's
looks
pretty
like
accurate.
a goddamn centaur.
Yeah.
Oh.
For the love of
Okay.
God. And everything that is nice in this world.
Well, if that's the case, we know what Kai was doing in the back of the wagon.
Here, I am staying far away from that part of the wagon now.
Yep. Oh, it just stretches across the entire canopy. It is the Michelangelo. Painting simply referred to as Cletus's finger.
I mean, Cletus's extra limb.
That is marvelous. And let me
Yeah.
go back to
So I
investigation.
haven't really been on this road before, but do you guys? Is this common? Because we don't have any of these back at the ashram where it just kind of stops. Well, I mean, going out, there's a gate, obviously.
No, This is a temporary precaution. Just because of the events that transpired last night. I mean, what did he say? 9, 10, 9. 9 people are dead after all. I mean,
Wow.
yeah, huge bloodbath. It was horrendous. There was people inside of the estate. The help murdered. There was a
Wow.
number of different guards of the estate as well. I mean, even the Duke himself, just throat slit from end to end.
Oh, even the Duke? I mean, the rest of them I felt bad because their lives were cut 2 weeks short, but the Duke?
Yeah, even the Duke. That's why I volunteered
Wow.
for this. Anyways, he looks in the back of the cart and, you know what, I could just let you guys go past for, say, about like 10, 15 gold or something like that, and no questions asked at all. I don't really feel like investigating everything.
Oh,
and honestly,
I
that's gonna
didn't
take,
realize that we had to. Yeah, no, that's fine. I didn't know we had to pay to go across, and I'll reach in my
Yes,
bag and I'll pull out a
yes.
handful of coins, and I will roll a 1d25 to figure out how many are in my hand. Or,
You have pretty big hands, 50.
oh, let me do that again. Fresh roll 1.
Yeah, no.
So it wouldn't have been 1. I should have done a plus
Yeah.
something. Is this enough, or do you need more?
Double fist. And he takes that hand
Double
and puts
fist?
it in his
Okay.
purse. Yeah.
10 birds.
There you go.
Perfect. Thank you. And he puts it all in his pockets and, heads out. They're fine. Still standing on his horse. Let him pass. No harm, no foul here. I'll see you in 4 days, okay?
Perfect. See you then. And I'll
Yes,
take
of
38
course.
gold off my sheet.
And I'll see all of you eventually. Yes, of course. You take... Oof. You might want to work on bathing, young man. And passes you sneak.
And
Alrighty.
I will pretend like Stink smells bad too.
Sure.
Did you just call him Stink?
No, that's a different tiefling. Anyways, the barricade is opened wide for all of you to go past, and as you do so, a few of the guards are like, "What the hell is this Cletus thing?" I'll tell you about it later, boys. It's a fucking blast. As all of you pass by. Kai, unfortunately, there is no murder needed. Apparently, Cletus smile upon you today.
Oh, Kai.
I don't know why I'm the one that supposedly stinks.
Well, because he already interacted
Kai.
with the first two and they didn't, and then he interacted with Skeeter and he didn't, and then he walked past the front and he smelled something bad.
Plus, Kai is around.
Oh
So
yeah, if
Kai
Kai was
will-
around, it was him.
That's-
Yeah.
That's
Kai
fair.
will follow along in the woods until they're out of sight and join them.
So once you all get a couple of 100 feet away and go around one of the bends, Kai just bink back inside of the caravan.
Yeah, I'll pop up behind Tyrion. So how'd it go?
Oh! Gun is drawn.
You know, Kai, one day you're going to get shot doing that.
Hey,
And
Chief.
I know you can catch arrows, but I don't think you can catch bullets.
Can I? I can catch ballista. Apparently.
Oh, can you catch fire?
Well, I mean,
Technically,
anyone
you
catch
can.
fire.
Kai,
I
you
catch
can.
these hands.
The moment your hands count as magical weapons, you can catch magical projectiles too. So single target projectiles you can just shink and throw away. So, yeah.
And then
Monks
Kai will
are bullshit.
teleport into the back of the wagon.
So, once again, Cletus saves the day for all of you. And you know what, everybody? I think since you made it past the one obstacle heading towards Falcone Castle, we could probably end the session here today. Congratulations, everybody. When we arrive at the castle next week, we will find out exactly what this member of the Myriad knows. But until then, everybody, we will see you around next time. Goodbye.